Well, Jabril, what's this fall camp kind of been like for you? Obviously, probably moving into a bigger role this season. How much has that made a difference?
It's been good. Just going out there, working hard every day, competing with the guys. We're just out there trying to have fun. That's all Avalos talk about, is having fun and doing the things right.
How exciting is this opportunity for you to maybe, obviously the guys that come before you played that position have gone on to some pretty great things. How this opportunity to be able to maybe fill that slot?
It's a blessing, but I take it each day at a time, just going out there and competing, and hopefully I can win the job.
Now, Kamale Correa went to the NFL with the Ravens, and also Sam McCaskill. They helped you your first season. Any advice they gave you or anything that they helped you with that influenced you?
Yeah, Sam Mack, he still helps me. Just like basically your eyes. And on our defense, if your eyes is in the wrong place, then you're done. And that's what Kamale always told me, and just like make sure my eyes are always in the right place. Just do my job. Don't try to go out there and make other plays. It's going to come to me.
Speaking of Kamale, you dropped a digit off of your number this year. You're rocking the number 8. Why the number change?
It wasn't even about Kamale or DeMarcus. I know that's the history here. Everybody know about the 8, but I wore 8 in high school, so I just wanted to wear that number again and go back to it.
Does tradition, you said you know about it a little bit, does tradition motivate you at all or anything like that?
It does. It motivates me a lot, And I just seen the opportunity to wear number 8, and I said, I'm going to go for it.
What's the camaraderie like with you and Gabe? It seems like he said it's very friendly. He says when you make a play, it feels like he's making one. What's your relationship like?
It's really good on and off the field. We help each other out in the film room. We meet with the linebackers every day. So if he makes a play, I'm happy for him. If I make a play, he's happy for me. And same with Sam Whitney. He's really been impressing me.
What is the battle like there between you and Gabe? And it seems like you're both probably going to play a lot. I mean, does it matter who's the starter? How do you guys look at kind of how you guys are going to handle it?
No, it doesn't matter who's the starter because we both know we're going to play a lot. We just put in a couple of new packages where we're both on the field. So we know that when it's game time, we both have to go out there and make plays and help the team out.
It sounds like maybe in some third down stuff, you both could be out there together. What will that be like, putting some havoc on the quarterback?
Yeah, it's going to be ugly for some quarterbacks in the league.
Now, there's been you've had a lot of high praise on you. That's the next great thing. Do you listen to those comments, or do you just block them out of your head?
I'll block them out. It means nothing. I haven't did anything yet. I have to show the people that I can make plays, But I do play with a chip on my shoulder. So.
You live with Brett Rippon, right?
Yeah.
What's the most impressive thing about him to you?
The guy, we won't have meetings to 8 o'clock, and he's here at 6 o'clock, and I'm just still in bed. I'm like, man, I wish I was like that guy. He leaves early every morning, and he watched a lot of film too, so he knows a lot of defenses.
They said that Jeremy was saying he'll sit at home and be on like an iPad and go and show him plays and stuff like that.
Plays. And he asked me like, what play was this you guys were running? And I just like, that was such and such, and he'd be like, okay.
Do you tell him to maybe just go outside or something, or is he just maniacal about it?
No, I'm just like, okay, he's the quarterback. he has to know other defense, so I'm gonna help him out so it can help the team out.
How important is it for you to take a leadership role and take some initiative in this defense this year?
It's very important. Avalos always tell me even though I'm young, I have to be a leader out there on the field, especially with a bunch of young guys on the defensive line. We only have 5 guys returning back, and just me being a leader, helping the guys under me, helping the guys and backing me, especially communicating. That's one key thing we talk about on the defense.
You probably can kind of envision this obviously after Kamale left and potentially stepping into a starting role. Do you feel like the deadline is September 3rd getting here, or are you eager for it to get here so you can get on the field?
I wish we was playing tomorrow, really. I'm ready to go out there and make some plays and just have fun.
Coach Caldwell says there's a lot of new faces on this team, but he mentioned your name and Sam McCaskill as kind of the impact players. What are some of the defensive line players that most people don't know about that will make an impact, in your opinion?
I feel like all the freshmen. We have freshmen, we have older guys. I feel like everybody has to make an impact. And a lot of people are talking bad about the D-line, but we just feel like we have to have a chip on our shoulder and go out there and make plays. And then at the end of the season, we'll see what they're talking about.
So how do you look at yourself, as a linebacker or a D lineman?
I look at myself as both, hybrid. Go out there, yeah.
He doesn't obviously play the same position, but I want to ask you this: Tyler Horton, what does he bring to the table? And I know the fans are excited about him, like they're excited about you. When you think of him, what stands out?
He's very good. He's been making a lot of plays this fall camp, and he's very he's humble. That's one thing I can say about him. Especially now playing stud, I have to communicate with the corners, and we have to be on the same page, the same coverages. So I look over to him, and he lets me know, and he's like, okay, let's go get it. So.
Last when we were talking in the spring, you talked about changing physically and putting on weight and stuff. I mean, How do you come into the season, physically?
I feel like this summer was the hardest summer since I've been here with like the running. Felt like we was a track team out there, but just I'm way stronger. Last season I played at 232. I'm 238 right now, so that's about a 6-pound gain. And then just stronger, more. I've spent the summer more mentally getting prepared. Coach Jabril told me I had to get mentally tougher, so one thing I focus on.
You were tall in the spring. Did you grow too?
I probably did, but I don't know.
What's your biggest takeaway from last year when you got into the fire a little bit?
My biggest takeaway was just the speed of the game. It's slowed down so much for me now, and I'm just out there able to make plays.